Tucker from Matt Kite, and today I'm going to talk to you about the 2014 Slingshot RPM. This one's been a favorite of mine for a few years now. It's my preferred kite for a number of reasons. For 2014, they're not reinventing the wheel. A lot of the same aspects of the kite are going to be real familiar to those of you riding RPMs out there. New hot graphics, and they also improved some durability aspects for the kite this year. Adding a couple of new zones of Dacron is going to allow the trailing edge to last longer if it's laying on the beach for extended periods of time. In the past, that is, seen that point of wear there. So this year, your RPMs are going to last even longer than in years past, which is saying, something there. Additionally, they're adding sliders rather than pulleys. So your pulleys get gummed up with sand, mud, grease, whatever you might have there, and then wear on your bridle lines. Now you don't need to worry about that. There's no moving parts inside that. It's just a little aluminum slider. So you have two anodized aluminum sliders here that are gonna work just like a pulley, only without any moving parts to get gummed up. And that's gonna allow you to have less wear on your bridle lines and a lighter weight kite. So here we have our wake style setting. This one's farther out on the wingtip and a little bit shorter. This one's gonna allow the kite to push forward in the window and slack line the kite when doing unhooked tricks. Forward of that is your freestyle setting. This is gonna allow the kite to sit back farther and do loftier jumps, as well as sit back farther in the window for surfing for a better drift feel. So we have our bar pressure, kite feedback adjustment here. Farther out on the wingtip you go, the faster it's gonna turn and the less bar feel you're gonna have. So lighter bar pressure, more bar pressure, and a slower turning or more stable kite here. I like to ride it with those split in this orientation for wake style and out here on the wingtip for waves. Fancy new fabric they have for 2014 is going to include reflective Slingshot logos in key areas of the kite to give it that real finished quality look. For 2014, you're going to find that this kite, just like in years past, is extremely versatile. It's allowing you to be tuned to any riding style that you prefer. So if you're out there riding waves, go ahead and turn up the turning speed or subtract some bar pressure there. Go in the freestyle mode, and that's going to allow you to drift and turn a lot like a dedicated wave kite would. If you're going out riding wake style, feel free to slow that kite down, add a little bar pressure, put it in wake style mode, and now that kite's going to push farther in the window, allowing it to then slack after you pop, so you can have that extra bit of forgiveness when you're landing, doing handle passes, whatever craziness you might encounter. So this is really a rider's kite. Somebody that knows what they're doing with this can make this kite adapt to just about any condition or terrain. This is Tucker at Matt Kite, and this is the 2014 Slingshot RPM.
We arrived at North Shore Pier in Grand Haven, Michigan, to a beautiful West Michigan kite surfing scene. Winds were south at 20 knots, a few kiteboarders out, and 90-degree weather.